College Station. I'm Grace Hollowell, and today I'm joined with Miss Barbara Moore from our City Manager's office. Hi, Barbara.
Hey Grace, how are you?
I'm doing well. We are here to talk about the first ever College Station Christmas Parade.
Yes, we are.
And you have kind of been spearheading this operation, and I know I'm excited for it, and I'm sure the residents are excited. So let's kind of start with what can people expect from the parade?
Well, since this is our first ever Christmas parade, we were just so surprised and overwhelmed with the community's response with wanting to participate. So kudos to our community for coming out and being a part of this first time effort. So we're super excited that so many people wanted to join us and be a part of this sort of historic thing that we're doing. And so in terms of where the parade will start, it will start and everybody will be lining up in the mall parking lot on the backside of Holloman, like on the end by Cavender's. So we'll be in that section of the parking lot. And then it will move from Holloman, from the staging area, down Holloman, and we'll turn down Dartmouth, cross Southwest Parkway, turn left on Krennic Tap, and then end at Central Park, where Christmas in the Park's Lights On will be held.
Yes, so it is a fun route. You can bring your family out, stand all along those ways, ending at the park. And the mall is kind of a great location for this because you can park and also ride a shuttle to Christmas in the Park.
That's right. You can park there. You can ride the shuttle. It's also the route along Dartmouth has so much space for people to come out and watch, as well as along the area on Krennic Tap near the police department. So we kind of chose that route because it was a really straight shot, lots of places for people to park, lots of places for people to spectate. And then we thought it would just be really great to end it right at the time that Lights On will happen at the park. And so we have a full day of activities in College Station on December 2nd.
Yes, it's a very full, fun day.
It is a full, fun day.
So what sort of floats can people expect from the parade?
So we have a little bit of everything. We have classic cars. We have motorcycle groups. We have lots of school children. We have some play groups. We have lots of businesses from town who are putting together some really cool Christmas themed floats. So for this year, since we kind of got into the planning phase of the parade, sort of midway of what you would normally be considered, we just had a Christmas theme in general this year. We didn't have like a particular Christmas, theme that we wanted people to kind of gather around, but anything that was Christmas and holiday festive, we kind of said, hey, go for it. So you'll see lots of holiday music floats. You'll see a couple of replica cars, and you'll see a little bit of everything. We have I think we even had someone that said they had like a little snow globe that's going to be spouting out snow. So yeah, so look forward to seeing some really cool things. There's some really creative things we've seen so far from people that are going to be participating. So we're excited about it. At the present time, we have around 70 entries. The BCS Christmas Parade, for reference, usually runs 85 to 100. So we think for a first-time effort, that's really great. We actually had to cap participation and cut off registration a little early because we reached our max before our cutoff time, which was great. So in time-wise, it'll probably be running maybe about 2 hours with the number of entries that we have in the distance. So that's just for reference. And the parade starts at 3:30. We're hoping it ends around 5:30, right at the time that Lights On will start at 6 at the park.
Yes, a lot of fun things happening, but there are some rules.
Yes.
Whenever there's fun, there has to be rules to keep
Correct.
people safe. So what are some of the most important things that people need to keep in mind?
So one of the things that we're also going to be looking at from the parade side is we're going to have people check in everybody's trailers, making sure that they're safe and that the riders are safe and that they're connected and hitched up correctly. So we have a lot of safety things that we're looking at on the other end of the parade before people get out there and start rolling down the street. So we have that in, but we also no one is allowed to throw things from their floats or throw things from their cars. You can have people from your group walk alongside you and pass out things, but it's just a safety hazard when you're throwing things and you have little children that are running into the lanes of the parade to pick up things. We wouldn't want to see anyone hurt. So in keeping with rules of other parades that we've had, we won't allow people to throw things from the parade. We're also very making sure that everybody's using holiday-themed music and appropriate Christmas music. So that's one of the things you hear. Everybody's going to be playing some form of Christmas music. We didn't like go through and rubber stamp it, but we made sure that it was good holiday, fun, children-friendly Christmas music. One of the other rules that we had was there's only one Santa.
Yes.
So we had to make sure that we don't want to confuse the kids. If they see more than one Santa, there will only be one Santa. You had a couple of people that wanted to dress up as Santa or have Santa-themed things, and we had to say, well, we have one Santa.
The one and only
the
Santa.
one and only Santa. So we had to make sure that we respected the rules of the Santa community, that one Santa is all you need in a parade. So yes, those are some of the basics.
And for participants, as far as, things not being thrown, do not run from the sidewalk or where you're standing up to the floats. That's very important.
That is right. Let the people who are walking along, if they're passing out something, you can come up to them, but don't run into the lane of the parade. Just be a good spectator and be safe. And so we will have the police department and our traffic engineering department, who have done a fantastic job in putting this together. All the traffic layouts, the routes, everything has done such a good job. We'll also have some of our motor officers kind of rolling through as the parade is going on, making sure that everyone is safe and people are respecting the rules that we set up, and making sure that everything is done correctly. So yes, we have kind of all those things lined up, and we're just excited to see people come out on Saturday, praying that there is no rain. There's slight rain chances earlier in this week. Hopefully they will all be gone by Saturday.
Yes, but it is rain or shine.
It is rain or shine, that is correct. And so we told all of our participants to plan for that. If you see the rain chances increase before Saturday, just plan on having your rain boots and a poncho and still get your wave on out there. And we're saying the same thing for the residents that are coming as well. Just be sure if there is a rain chance that you're dressed appropriately.
All right. Well, if people have questions or want to view the parade route or where to park, where can they go to find more?
Yes, they can go to cstx.gov/parade. We have a web page set up where you can go and see all things parade. You can find where to park. You can find different places along the route where you may want to go and set up and with your family. You can see where the route ends and some of the activities of the day when things start at Central Park. So that's a good place. If anybody has any additional questions, they can also send an email to parade@cstx.gov.
Well, thank you so much for being here today, Barbara.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And that's what's up.